Hi there, and welcome to the Plus Software Solutions Forecast.Live video series for the Cashflow Forecaster. In this video, we'll be covering exactly what an expense row is and the powerful things that you can do with them. So to begin with, we have two different types of expense rows: unbound rows, like this one here, and general ledger account bound rows, like all of the rest of them. General ledger account bound rows, or GL rows, are denoted by the little red comment marker here, and if you hover over them, you can see the account code to which they're bound. These rows are slightly different, but we'll cover each of those points as we get to them. Firstly, to create new rows of either type, we go up to the ribbon, Forecast Data, New GL Row, for obviously a GL bound row, or New Row for an unbound row. So let's create a new GL bound row. We'll insert the row name, mark if it's income, let's say it's not, and say we have a $500 starting budget on that account. We'll bind up a couple of different general ledger accounts. Note this little warning symbol here shows you that that general ledger account has actually been allocated on this forecast, and click Save. So here we are, the row is created at the top of the screen, showing you the accounts to which it's bound. Same deal with an unbound row, it just won't have this marker on it and you won't have to select general ledger accounts. You can also group rows that are GL bound. To do this, we go to Forecast Data, Group GL Rows. We create a new grouped row name and select all of the GL rows to which this applies. Interestingly enough, you can also group a grouped account, creating a supergroup. This functions exactly the same, you'll just be selecting the group name out of that dialog box there. You can also reorder your rows. If we go to Forecast Settings, Reorder Rows, simply click and drag these, say I want my grouped row down here and my GST row up here, click Save, and this will load in short order. So you can see the effect of that reorder has happened now. You can delete rows. Keep in mind that if you were to delete a row, none of the data on that row is preserved, so you want to be very sure when you're doing this. There are also two ways that you can get data into a row. You can fill from machine learning, like this row here. This will populate it with the result of our machine learning algorithm. Or you can also fill a row, including a GL and unbound row, pardon me. You can fill these from schedules. So let's say we have a weekly schedule starting on a Monday, $200 comes out of that account, press apply, and this will populate. So you see 15th of November, 200, etc., etc. You can also manually enter data into this area here just by typing it or providing it with an Excel function. So there you have it, everything you could possibly want to know about expense rows.